Hi students, today let us start the new chapter for 6th class, that is garbage in, garbage out. In this chapter we are going to discuss about what is garbage, how do we deal with garbage, vermicomposting, recycling, recycling of paper, plastics, the advantages and disadvantages of plastics, and etc. So let us begin with garbage. Yes, garbage is an unwanted or undesired material or a substance. It is also referred to as rubbish, trash, or junk. The various things that we add to garbage are pencil, polythene bags, plastic bottles, food, the cans, the chocolate wrappers, tickets, box, and etc. These are the various things we add to the garbage. And how do we deal with the garbage? The Safai Karmacharis collect the garbage in trucks and they take it into a low-lying open area. This low-lying open area is called as a landfill. Okay, what is landfill here? The low-lying open area is called as landfill. The garbage at the landfill, it is separated as two components. One is useful component and the another one is non-useful component. The part of garbage that can be reused is the useful component. The part of the garbage that can be reused is called as useful component, and this component is then treated by different processes to make it non-toxic, substance. Whereas the non-useful component is the part of a garbage that can be used in that cannot be used is known as non-useful component. It is then separated and spread over the landfill and covered with a layer of soil. So this is about the components of garbage. The useful garbage includes animal dung, dead plants, paper which can be recycled to get useful products. Okay, these are some of the useful garbage. Now let us have a look at how the useful component is treated. Converting the plant and animal waste is called as a composting. Conversion of plant and animal waste into manure is called composting. Composting recycles organic household waste and manures into an extremely useful humus. Like soil end product is called compost. What is compost? The organic household waste is converted into extremely useful humus. This is called as compost. What is vermicomposting? The method of preparing compost with the help of red worms is called vermicomposting. What is vermicomposting? The method of preparing a compost that is with the help of red worms or earthworms is called vermicomposting. Vermicompost, it is rich in nutrients. It is a organic fertilizer and it is also useful as a soil conditioner. Here you can see the vermicomposting. It is a mixture of red worms along with the garbage. You can see here red worms and also garbage. This is said to be a vermicomposting. And what is a red worm here? How does it help in vermicomposting? The red worms, they don't have a teeth. They are teethless. They have a special structure called gizzard that helps in grinding the food. Okay, the red worms, they don't have teeth and they have a special structures called gizzards and they help in grinding the food. They do not survive in very hot or very cold surroundings. The earthworms or the redworms, they survive in a moderate conditions. They also need moisture around them. The worms are put into the pit containing the useful component of garbage. The worms then convert this garbage into compost. This is said to be vermicomposting. There are few steps in vermicomposting. The first one is dig a pit or take a wooden box, spread a net or mesh at the bottom. What we have to do here, take a wooden box or we have to dig a pit. In that we have to spread a net, and then we have to put or spread vegetable wastes, leaves, animals waste and etc. And we have to sprinkle water on them. Then put earthworms and cover them with gunny bags. And we have to leave this for 3 to 4 weeks. And at the last of 4th week, the earthworms turn the waste into the manure. Manure means here compost. So this method is said to be a vermicomposting. Vermicomposting. So here it is the vermicomposting method, and this one is the manure prepared by vermicomposting. It is better to use compost instead of chemical fertilizers because compost is eco-friendly and it is harmless. It maintains the textures and fertility of the soil, whereas chemical fertilizers destroy the natural composition of the soil and have adverse effect on the human health. So it is better to use compost instead of the chemical fertilizers. Then which kind of garbage is not converted into compost by the redworms? The garbage substances like broken glass, aluminium wrappers, plastics, polythene bags, these substances are non-biodegradable, so they cannot be converted into compost by the redworms. Okay. Then recycling. Recycling involves processing used materials into new products in order to prevent the waste of potentially useful materials. What is recycling here? Recycling, it involves processing. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ರೀಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದೇ ರೀಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್. This process is said to be a recycling. Recycling involves processing used materials into new products. Converting the used materials into new products in order to prevent the waste of potentially useful materials. So this is the International Recycling Symbol. We can recycle waste paper and make it into new products. Okay, we can recycle the waste paper, and we can convert them into new products. Paper that is suitable for recycling is called as scrap paper. What is that? Scrap paper. The paper that is suitable for recycling, it is called scrap paper. And the next is, can we recycle everything just like the way we recycle paper? Yes, we can recycle the paper. In that way, can we recycle everything just like that paper? Some kind of Some kind of plastics can be recycled, but not all of them. We can recycle some of the plastics, but not all of them. Problems arise when we use plastics excessively and are ignorant about the ways of disposing them. All kind of plastics give out harmful gases upon heating or burn. When we burn the plastics or heat the plastics, they give out harmful gases. These harmful gases may cause many health problems to the human beings. It may include cancer also. Cancer also. These are the some of the materials which can be recycled. The plastic bottle, metal can, the paper, these materials we can recycle. Recycling of paper. We can recycle the used paper bags, books, whatever the materials which are made up of paper, they can be recycled. Then the some of the plastic materials can be recycled, not all of them. The plastic materials may be some of the toys, kitchen utensils, okay, chairs, pipes, and etc. They, some of these can be recycled and some of them are not. And what are the advantages of plastics here? Plastics are used to make many useful materials in day to day life. Yes, the plastic is lightweight. Of course, the plastic is lightweight and it is strong also. And the plastics are colorful and they are available in a cheap cost, and they can be used to transport. The plastics can be used to transport. And what are the disadvantages of plastics? Plastic waste can block drains. Plastic enter into digestive system of animals and can kill them. Some plastics are toxic. ಅಂದರೆ ವಿಷಕಾರಿ ಇರ್ತಾವು. Plastics waste that destroys the scenic place. Plastic waste do not decompose, so it is difficult to dispose plastic waste. As plastic is a non-biodegradable material, so it is difficult to dispose plastic waste. Hence, we have to reduce the use of plastic and you have to recycle the or reuse the plastic materials, products. And the last point is the 3 R's. The 3 R's. 3 R's. What are those 3 R's here? Reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. The 3 R's are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce. Use the things in minimum amount which is necessary to fulfill your requirement. We have to use the things in minimum amount if they are necessary to fulfill our requirement. And the second one is reuse. It means use of things again and again. For example, plastic bottles of jam or pickle can be used for storing things in the kitchen. Yes, you have to use the things again and again. For example, you have used the bottle of jam or pickle, then you have to use that bottle again for the filling of the cereals in the kitchen. And the next point is recycle. The things such as plastic, paper, glass, and metals separated from the garbage may be recycled to make new things. What is recycle here? The things such as plastics, paper, glass, and metals. These can be separated from the garbage. We have to separate these materials from the garbage and they have to be recycled. Why we have to recycle them? To make the new things from them. So this one is about the 3 R's rule, that is reduce, recycle and reuse. Hope you understood the chapter, and the chapter concludes here. Thank you.